guys, we are here. We are here with ferrets. Say hello, ferrets.
I'm a ferret.
I'm a ferret, yeah. No, I was going to sing the I'm a Teapot song with ferrets. Anyway.
No.
No? You're not a
No.
teapot? You're not a teapot
No.
ferret? No? Alright. Basically, what's happening, guys, is we do have an update from Star Citizen regarding 30Ks and the crash recovery. And it's pretty big news, so we thought we'd do a show, and then obviously I and Ferrets will be streaming later. Well, I'm going to be streaming. Are you going to be streaming later?
I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be eating a Chinese food.
Okay, so Ferris is going to be eating Chinese food. At the very least, he's going to probably be joining me in Star Citizen later. So, yeah, obviously feel free to tune in for that. But guys, obviously what we're talking about today is we are talking about the 30K cash recovery, or heartbeat as we're officially calling it. And also a update and a patch, and a hotfix that went to the servers. So, let's just jump straight into that and talk about that, I suppose. So, first thing we'll talk about is probably, we'll talk about the update. So, they said that we can purposely crash servers at any time. That said, the instability on the PTU is largely because of a crash in the ATC code. Not purposeful, has had a side effect of allowing players to test the server crash recovery a lot more. But it wasn't purposeful. A fix in this progress for the main offending crash. So that's what they said, alright, and obviously at the end of the day, we also then got another update from them, which is actually in the test channel, where they turned around and said, hey, another quick update. We have been testing a major crash fix on a few servers in secret. It looks to be helping. This is a major crash that was happening frequently. Presumably it's the ATC thing that we were just talking about. We'll be hotfixing servers shortly here with this fix. Some change lists and may very short downtime for connecting regions while it happens. And then obviously the message of the day today, 15 minutes ago, was posted saying Saturday, which is obviously my Sunday, we have deployed a PTU server hotfix for a major 30K issue that was affecting players. We are now enabled to server crash recovery for ships on all PTU servers. Thanks. They also put a link for the feedback for it. So at the end of the day, it seems like from what I can sort of read there and read between the lines, it seems like it was basically it was a ATC issue that was causing a crash. So when you go to presumably when you go to like go to a place to like Port Al-Azhar to request landing, that seems like it was causing a bit of a crash. And obviously at the end of the day, the added feature or the added benefit of this is that once this was happening, they were able to test the crash recovery. It wasn't intentional, but it's like, well, hey, we're getting a lot of 30Ks. What's causing it? Okay, it's this ATC. Great. But while we've been figuring out what it is, they've also had the ability to test 30K crash recovery. And then, obviously, the second news for the day is regarding Heartbeat. So, obviously, Heartbeat, or the server crash recovery, is now up and running on all servers. There is no major update or patch for the PTU. It was all done on the back-end systems, so you won't even notice it when you jump in. But the way it works is that basically when you're 30K, you log back in at whatever station you were just at, or if you know your bed or whatever it may be. You go to your ATC terminal and you'll see your ship there, and it will have stored, and you're able to retrieve it, and it will be able to retrieve at any console. It does work. I've tried it. It works great. And at the end of the day, I love it. But yeah, it's great having this feature in the game. So, Ferrets, thoughts and opinions on the hotfix and also the server crash feature. What are your thoughts? Do you like them? I don't suppose you hate them, but what's your thoughts and opinions?
Well, if it works out, then this is a huge thing for them. I do hope it works out because they're actually running out of time.
Yeah, because the patch has to go live because 3.16 will be out in 2 months.
Right. I mean, not counting this week that's coming up, CIG has at least 3 weeks before the start of the IAE.
I would say possibly 2 weeks, but yeah, 2 or 3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, a give or take.
Yeah, look, they are definitely running out of time. And like I say, also keep in mind too, we've got literally 2 months to the day where they have to put out 3.16 because let me just double check what's the last for December, the last day that they could possibly put out a patch, 24th. Probably? No. Shit, even less than that. I would say around the 17th or 18th is probably so they've got less than 2 months to get out 3.15, 3.15.1 and 3.16. Now obviously staggered development.
Less than 2 weeks, not 2 months.
No, 2 months for 3.16. I'm talking about the Christmas patch. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Now, obviously, staggered developers, right? They obviously got half the team working on 3.15, half the patch guys working on 3.16. It's not like one's going to get held up because of the other, sure. But at the end of the day, they are, there's going to be a lot of patches coming out. We got 3.15.1 that's got to come out before IAE. I would say we're probably going to start hearing about that probably in Ivacati next week. We got the AUE coming out, well, I reckon 2 weeks, you reckon maybe 3. And then at the end of the year, in December, 16th or 17th of December, it looks like, is possibly the last day for them to be in the office. They might work all the way up to the 23rd, which would be a Thursday. But I would say that, best possible solution is to get it out around the 15th to the 23rd, but that's to go live and it needs to go to Ivacati and Wave 1 before that. So, they're running out of time.
We really don't want a repeat of patch 3.9.
Yeah, if they get it out 17th of December, that'll give them a few days even extra to sort of fix any patches or bugs or anything like that. But like I say, I would expect this to go to Ivacati for 3.16, not 3.15, 3.16. I would say it's likely to go to Ivacati on the Friday the 1st of December. Which means they've literally got just over a month and a bit. So you're right, they are definitely running out of time. But obviously, this crash server feature, we've been using it the past day or so. It's great. It's good. Yeah. So obviously that's great. And it's a band-aid, sure. But at the end of the day, it's a band-aid until they get obviously fully iCache and servers up and running and everything like that. So I like it. I really do like it. And I think it's going to enable people to go through and start doing trade. I'm already hearing rumors of people are saying, hey, I've got a Caterpillar. We now have this 30k crash facility in. What's the best trade route? I'm already getting people asking me this sort of questions. So I think trade's back on the menu, which is great. Obviously, look, 3.15 needs a lot of work still. I literally rage quit yesterday because I was doing the 890 jump mission, walked downstairs and broke my legs. At the end of the day, also the NPCs at these bunker missions, as soon as you finish the mission, as soon as you finish it, the NPCs start opening fire on you because you're now trespassing. So that's obviously a bug too. But like I say, obviously this is small stuff that they can fix. But it's getting to the point where if they fix that, if they fix the NPCs opening fire, and they've seemed to have fixed some of the major stability in the 30Ks, then they could go live and then worry on and focus on the 315.1. You know, they can start getting the ball rolling on this other stuff. But yeah, it's they're going to be busy. Yeah. Any other thoughts, opinions, or anything before wrap up? Or
not about that, but
sure. What else you got?
when 3.15 comes in, expect me to be in the Redeemer 24/7.
Well, yeah. So the Redeemer is happening in 315.1.
Right.
Like I said, I would expect to hear that probably in Evocati next week. End of next week. End of next week, I'm saying.
God dang, fan.
Yeah, end of next week, I would say Evocati for probably 315.1. And you and I both are going to be... It's going to be hard because I got the Star Runner and I got the Redeemer and I don't know which one to pick.
Well, you could be in your Star Runner and I'll be in my Redeemer. Problem solved.
And obviously, guys, when the Redeemer does go live to, obviously, Wave 1, we will be doing a full walkthrough of it. We will be showing it off. Both Fez and I do own it. It is a beautiful ship, so that is obviously...
You have a Redeemer?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. Dude, I was the one that told you that you should buy it. I think you had already bought it by that stage, but remember I was saying to you about how it was going to be a badass gunship? But guys, yeah, obviously when the Redeemer does come in, obviously we're both going to be flying around with it. Obviously we'll be showing them off. But at the end of the day, yeah, as for 315.1, I would say probably see it maybe the end of next week. I really do think CIG has to sort of get moving onto the 315.1 patch. So I would say they're probably going to put out one more patch, maybe two, regarding fixing the AI shooting people on site when your mission's complete. That's just a simple reputation thing. They need to add a cooldown for that mission. So, you know, obviously once the mission finishes, you then got 5 minutes to get out, for example. But once that happens, then obviously I would say another one or two patch, and then probably they'll start working on 315.1. And then obviously after that, we'll have the IAE. And then they'll focus on 316. I am taking the IAE off work if I can get it. So I will be streaming that whole week, presumably. I know your schedule for work might be clearing up, Fez. Maybe not. Yeah.
Who knows?
So at the end of the day, yeah, we're probably going to be streaming a fair bit. I've been streaming a bit on Twitch lately, so I want to start getting back into streaming on Twitch. But guys, let us know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. What are your thoughts on the 315.1 patch? When do you reckon that's going to drop? Do you think at the end of the day the heartbeat is a good stopgap for now? I really, really do like it. Obviously, also let us know what you think about the 30Ks. Do you think they've fixed them? Do you think at the end of the day that there's still rampant? Let us know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. Obviously, Fez's Twitch details are in the description below, same as mine. Feel free to go and give us both a follow. Also, his YouTube channel is also down there as well, so go and hit that subscribe button for him as well. Apart from that, guys, we'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. You want to say bye, Fez?
I am a ferret.
I'm a ferret, and I'm short and stuff. Anyway, let us know your thoughts. Have a great night and enjoy. I promise I won't sing again. Maybe.
You better not.